The mission of the Haggerty is to tap into this amazing brain trust we have at Marquette University through the arts and to use that energy to improve our communities. So we really are very inspired by Marquette's Jesuit mission and values, which are about social justice and community engagement, and I happen to believe museums should do that anyways.
From a community standpoint, it serves as a space where community members can come and participate and explore.
Art is probably one of the strongest tools you can use for economic and community development. It allows for a creative outlet for our community to say, here's what we're thinking about. We were lucky enough to work with a local artist, Kirsten Lenars, who did an amazing project on 27th and Wells Street.
This is her second year working with us. The first year it was a project that started out as an idea of happiness and housing and the role that the housing plays in happiness for a community. This year we are working with her on a continuation of that project because we don't do community work lightly. When we engage with a community organization, it's a relationship.
I started last year a project called Rehousing the American Dream. So the camp became kind of a platform to talk about the American dream and how to reimagine it. It was really already right after the camp, the kids were like, can we do this again next year? And I did think like, oh, that would be amazing to work with the same group over a longer period of time, and so for both to get deeper even in all these really complicated issues, but also to see how they develop as human beings. I think as an artist it is really amazing to have the support of a museum in this kind of project because I can't do it without that support.
Another great way that we really try to just integrate completely with Marquette, working with the EOP program and bringing in those young people who work with us in really fun and meaningful ways.
We have a long-standing partnership with the Haggerty. We've used the Haggerty for a number of purposes, including tours, taking students over there to see art. We started a fairly rigorous art programming so that our students in the summer, they have arts classes, and one of their options is drawing or painting or sculpture. I'm able to really reach out and touch a lot of young men and women for whom opportunities to be on a college campus or even to think about go to college it's not even in their thought pattern. Your support of this institution is touching the lives of these inner city kids that we work with in this program in ways that are almost unimaginable.
Art has this ability to bring people into space and into dialogue and into conversation around really complex subjects. And supporters of the Haggerty Museum of Art would see the impact of that is really ultimately to strengthen community relations, build community relationships, to cross barriers, to reduce barriers, to find ways for people to connect through art.
I've been working in museums for 30 years now, and for a long time in my museum career, you would hear that museums should be neutral spaces. I think that's false. I don't think anything is neutral, but I don't have to pretend anymore that they are. The Haggerty has a very distinct point of view. We are an academic museum that is focused on working with the exciting things happening at Marquette, and we are taking a stand for social justice, for community engagement, and for the role that the aesthetic experience plays in that.